Yeah, I'm about that bread. Okay. Don't make me say it twice. Oh, that's gonna sound like a threat here, though. Well, anyway. I'm over here feeding Minnie like a goose. Are we gonna get to West Plains? I'm gonna try to skip Springfield every time I head west. So who really cares how long it takes me to make some money in West Plains? I have a little bit more familiar. Really. I'm a little bit more familiar right now. Y'all know I ain't never talked like that before. But I think the Illuminati's trying to get me to be a little drowsy for the rest of the month. Girl, I was doing this all in Cali. I was doing this on energy drinks to make you feel like that. But I don't do any of that now, so I feel like the only way they could put their victims in a war weaponizing a car is if they can get me to lapse. So I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I get to park this car at my mom's house. I'm gonna be like the type of nigga to just let that blow over. But I might change the policy to not driving it, so that I can put $1,000 towards my car payment without having to work for 4 months. And just find one of my insurance companies to pay back, to get insurance back on it. My mom's new house has a garage that's like in the back. And I put my car on the left side of the garage. And like, I shouldn't have to feel paranoid about somebody vandalizing my car, right? It's a theory that I think that I could eat off Dollar General and use the Quick Trip sauces to turn that spaghetti into a really nice brunch spaghetti. And it really took barbecue sauce, a tad of mustard, the sriracha ranch, and just really, you really can kind of throw everything in there if you knew how much to put in there. No, it was good. I had crushed red peppers and still put Parmesan cheese in it. Because I'll even put shredded cheddar cheese in my spaghetti. I mean, I can't do Bout noodles, so I have to do like a substitute. Which I clearly use spaghetti noodles and ramen noodles. And it really works. Really, you can't live off ramen noodles. You gotta put some protein in it so you won't get that sick feeling. And me, I use roasted garlic oil, green onions. I put things in it that you would normally put in rice soup. And then I would do that with egg noodle soup. But yeah, sriracha sauce, roasted garlic oil, green onions, cilantro. Hell, I started to put a Dijon mustard in it. It more than floats my boat, y'all. So, Wusa, I feel like I'm gonna be tired by the time I gotta make a double payment on the 24th if I want to eat the way I want to eat. Because, like, red sauce spaghetti, and then they have ziti at most of the locations, but the spaghetti is like, I got started on that and found it at Walmart when it's not at Dollar General. Let's see, Dollar Tree has the candy, the chips, the jar pickles, the ramen noodles, the canned seasoned lima bean stuff. Sometimes I like getting the canned diced potatoes. I saw a lady doing a simple homemade recipe. Decided that I had found canned food that is really good other than tuna, because I like doing mac and cheese with a tuna. And since I don't like wasting seasonings and stuff, if I have milk, cool, but I'll use water, and I'll use the water of the tuna. And I could have sworn that the whole world revolves around me. The chigga digga. Who is finally 39 himself. Finally in my past my mid-30s. Girl, I look like somebody wants to soul swap into my body so they can be a wise man again. I'm not trying to make people be a lion-D, but I think it only happens when Range Rover makes them feel the wrath. And then they have to look at you like you're a retard. But if it ain't got anything to do with a Range Rover, I'm not really sure. There's really nobody to look in the eyes anymore, are there? I think they could crush your cataracts by looking in your eye, or they make it seem magical, or it's the LEDs, or they put ecstasy or drugs in people's food and then their eyes are sensitive to light. So, gang, I was never already a retard of, and maybe the pandemic virus rushed evil into finding out that they weren't gonna be the new age slavery for everything that used to happen. Need one more piece of bread. About to be scared that people are using me to explain their wicked ways. But I'll tell you what, I still ain't always thinking of jacking boys off. And that's gang.